Hello, Divine Masculine. What's up? I had to jump out of Divine Feminine and then jump right into you guys' energy. So, Divine Masculine, you guys' energy is actually flipped. Your energy is flipped. That's exactly how Spirit is telling me. Um, so all I'm doing here is I literally just flip the cards around for Divine Feminine. The so what I did was, if you listen to the Divine Feminine reading, we have Soul Family as your oracle. The three oracle cards here are Soul Family, Get Grounded, and Council of Light. The Tower card is underneath this Soul Family. You are experiencing, Spirit is saying, a blue upsituation of energy here, Divine Masculine. So there have been tower moments in the people that you've connected with. Um, you know, Every time I read this tower card, I always get that. I bet you never saw this coming. So you didn't really expect. You may have not expected. I felt like you thought these people were gonna be like in your tribe forever. They're like this family, this bro them, that's sis, that's family. That's my you could have felt like these women in your life were like ride or die energies, but Spirit is blowing that shit up, period. And it's like, tower moments come to teach us, um, tower moments come to allow new things to be created, new energy to be created. You may feel really alone at this time, and you're like, where my tribe at? Like, you're trying to find that. But Spirit is asking you to stay grounded, okay? Do know that this is a collective energy. Your crown chakra is very illuminated at this time, Divine Masculine. Um, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. But stay grounded, stay meditated, stay close. We have Get Grounded and the King of Cups. They're both meditating here. It's very peaceful. It's almost as if you have abandoned a ship to get on a different, like, solid ground. I'm also getting like a sacred foundation. You're wanting to create that, but it's Spirit is asking you for you to create that for yourselves at this time, and really tap into your emotions, but in a healthy way. Be emotionally intelligent on who you give to, because it's important, just as important as you be a provider. As a man, that's what you feel. But it's also important that you are connected with yourself and that you're loving yourself in a healthy way, okay? And that you're not giving away too much, because this man is barely touching the surface of this bowl. So this is new for you to tap into this energy, but it's very necessary for you to do so. Be patient with yourself. Give grace to yourself. The same grace that you show to your children, that you show to your daughter when she cries, when she's hurt, when she's feeling. You need to, in turn, empathize that same energy into self at this time. That's what Spirit is asking you to do. Um, Whatever energy was around you before is sailing away. And you're really at peace with that. If you're not at peace with it, Spirit is urging you to do so. Meditate, be alone, walk alone. Spirit got you though. That good takes us into the next card that I have here, which is Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realm. And there's so many around you, Divine Masculine. You have so many um, ancestors and spirit guides, and they're there. The downside of it though, because this is like as above so below, right? So the oracle would be the as above, the so below is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is about carrying baggage. Here you are, this strong ox with all this shit on your back, and it's like if you were dealing or entertaining some female, they're giving me entity. They didn't even call it energy. Divine Master, this bitch is the devil. Because now I have the magician card with the devil, and underneath it is the reverse. Then I say, as above is so below. I'm going to show you these cards too, y'all. I'm going to definitely show you the cards. Don't worry. You're going to see them. I'm going to show them to you. You're going to see them. Don't worry. So as I'm doing this reading, I'm going to make sure I do the, so y'all can see the cards too. She barely carried nothing. She had maybe a bag and the wand that she was beating you with. Nah, go here, go there, do that, go this way. Like she was steering you. You're the steer, but she got a stick in her hand steering you, divine masculine. Look at you. You sad, you wasn't happy. You know, he got this bell around his neck, the steer does in this particular picture. It's like, I gotta call you. You gotta, this call that you had, that you felt like you had on your life, dealing with this feminine entity. Because it wasn't feminine energy. Because a feminine energy doesn't operate in the way that this feminine that you were dealing with was operating. She could have also been having her female friends working with her to work against you. I bet you didn't know that. So yes, that is there. But Spirit is asking, and it feels like you've already released this. Intuitively, you knew something was wrong. But like I said, you felt like you had some type of call to action to be there. All right. So moving on here, I did mention your particular energy in the divine feminine, that you are the magician. The higher side of you is the magician, the page of swords, and the hangman. The hangman being that you are illuminated to this. You are rejecting your soul's journey with the hermit card in the reverse. You weren't listening to your inside voice. You weren't listening to the intuition. You had the juice and the light inside of you, in your mind and in your heart the whole time. The whole time. It's like if I could just you were wanting to touch the surface so bad of something, the precipice of something leading you to something greater. It's like you were reaching out and touching it with your hand, but yet your other hand was holding you back. You, yourself. But you know what happens when we are around certain energies, for lack of, yes, better term, because Spirit did call this particular energy that you were dealing with an entity. So when you're adopting the spirit of anxiety, fear, you do not allow yourself to dive right in. And it's scary, taking this dive into spirituality and having to be accountable for self. But this is something that you're learning. We got the Page of Swords here. You're really seeing, I think you're going through the dark night of the soul, but on an emotional level. Like I said, you're in the King of Cups, but you're barely touching the cup. And so now you're seeing yourself for, maybe I wasn't that sweet. Maybe this, and it couldn't maybe just be you, but it's the way that you're, they said romanticizing or seeing something the way that you once were. You're no longer seeing it like that, because the Knight of Cups is taking off those rose-colored glasses and seeing the shit for what it is. Bullshit at that. And it could be your own bullshit, because then I say you was the steer. But that's okay, because now you're the magician, turning away from this devil energy. And the devil energy in the tarot deck card is just temptation, keeping yourself locked up in your thoughts. Because if you look at the card, the man in the card, he's holding his head. There's strings being played with his mind. So, you're dealing with people who are playing with your mind, and in turn you are adapting that same energy, and then you're exuding that to others. But it was all mind fuck, mind manipulation. These two females are putting their minds together. There's a younger one and an older one. So take that as it resonates, right? It could be a mother and a daughter putting their minds together to work against the divine masculine. This shit done finally blew up. You done seen the shit for what it is. Divine masculine, because this tower card is right above this soul family. Okay? So stay connected, stay grounded, love yourself. You deserve this. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? You deserve to be free. You deserve to be liberated. You can do this. You just gotta let go. You do. Your freedom of your spirit is dependent upon you to release yourself. The Tower card is here, the King of Cups along with the Ten of Wands, the Devil, the Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Hermit card in the reverse. But ultimately it's the Hangman, you hanging, the hanged man, Divine Masculine. That's going to be the name of your reading. So yes, do keep in mind that you are the only person that's keeping yourself stuck, love. There are strings attached to his wrist, but he is the one that is holding himself back. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. I do hope this message resonates and it reaches your soul on a divine level, and that you do find the confidence that you need and your heart. I hope you find your heart. I hope you love yourself enough to free yourself from whatever bondage that you think is controlling you. Okay. All right. You guys be well. Take care of yourselves. Love and light. Peace.